Okay. Good morning, students. In this lecture, we will see about Euler's model law. Okay. In previous lecture, we have seen Freud's, Reynolds, these all. Now, in this lecture, we will see about Euler's model law. But if you see as per syllabus and numerical, most of the numericals we will get from Freud's law and Reynolds model law. But still, we have to know what is Euler's model law and how the derivation will be. This all we have to see. Euler's model law is a law in which the models are sorry designed on Euler's number, which means for dynamic similarities, okay, between the model and prototype. Here what we have to see, here we will see the both again same, actually here in the as per our topic, we if you see, we will see in between both prototype and model. What we have to do, we have to equal model and prototype, okay, should be equal. Euler's model is applicable when pressure forces are alone in predominant in addition to the inertia force. Means here what we have to do, here when pressure is like you can say pressure is greater than force, okay, then we can say as, then we can prefer here Euler's model law, okay. According to this model law, here pressure and force both are same, but some properties will be changed, okay. Here what we have to do, we have to equate both of the values. Now here EU model is equal to EU prototype. Here EU is nothing but Euler's, okay. Model is equal to prototype, and obviously Vm is equal to velocity of fluid in model, and Pm is equal to velocity of fluid in model, and rho m is equal to density of fluid in model. Generally here density is common for us because here a liquid will be there, like you can say water, we can say, or any other type of liquid we will have. Now substituting these values in equation number 12.8. So here generally if you see here uh, the formula is Vm divided by square root of Pm upon rho m is equal to Vp divided by square root of Pp divided by rho p. Now if you see here, uh, generally if fluid will be same both in model and prototype, if you are taking liquid, water will be there. If you are taking kerosene will be there. So here what we can do, rho m and rho p we can cancel here. What we can do here, rho m rho p will be cancelled, and remaining value is Vm divided by square root of Pm is equal to Vp divided by square root of Pp. Now Euler's model law is applied for fluid flow problems where fluid is taken place in a closed pipe, in which case turbulence is fully developed so that viscous force are negligible and gravity force and surface tension is absent. See, means when we have to do here, when pipe is closed, at that case what will happen here for us, viscous and gravity force will be absent. Viscous, gravity force, surface tension. In that case we have to prefer this type of problem. This law is used where the phenomenon of cavitation takes place. Cavitation means what? We know vapor pressure and cavitation. Vapor pressure means what? Vapor pressure is nothing but evaporation of water, and cavitation is nothing but, for suppose see here, whenever we are boiling water, okay, whenever we are boiling water, at some stage what will happen for us, the water will come in bubble shape, like small bubbles will come, okay. When means if water has fully heated, immediately what will happen for us, some bubbles will start, okay. That bubbles is nothing but here, and sorry, the formation of bubbles is nothing but here cavitation, okay, like this. In this case we have to use here Euler's model law. Next, Weber model law. Weber model law is a law in which models are based on Weber number. Okay, it is a ratio of square root of inertia force to surface tension of force. Now, in Euler model law, what is happening for us? Surface tension is absent, but in Weber model law, surface tension will be present. Okay, like this. Hence, where surface tension affects predominant in addition to inertia forces. So here, what is happening? Whatever surface tension it is there, it will have some effect to inertia force. Okay. Now, the dynamic similarity between model and prototype are equating on Weber number of the model and its prototype. Okay. So, now what is our formula? WE model is equal to WE prototype. WE is nothing but Weber. Okay. And both for model and prototype we have to design our values. Now, what he said, in which the ratio of square root of inertia force to surface tension. So, here what we have to take, V upon square root of sigma divided by rho into L. Here what is V? Velocity of fluid in model, and sigma m is equal to surface tension force in model, rho m is equal to density of fluid in model, Lm is equal to length of surface in model. Now, so here Vp, sigma m, rho m, Lm we have seen. Now, what is Vp, sigma p, rho p, Lp? These all are corresponding to prototype, same like before. Now, then according to Weber's law, we have what we have to do? Model is equal to prototype. That is Vm divided by square root of sigma m by rho m uh, divided by rho m into Lm. That is equal to V divided by square root of sigma p divided by rho p into Lp. This is the standard equation. Here the rho m and rho p. If you want to make cancel, you can make. If you don't want, that is your wish. Generally, in some cases density will be changed. In some cases density will be different. Okay. Generally, whatever liquid you are preferring in model, same liquid you have to prefer in prototype also. So rho m rho p also you can cancel here, no problem. Okay. Now Weber model law is applied in following cases: capillarity rise in narrow passages, capillarity movement of water in soil, capillarity waves in channels, flow over waves for small heads. Okay, so for capillarity and wave, this type of model law is helpful for us. Okay, next Mach model law. Mach model law is a law in which models are designed on Mach number, which is a ratio of generally velocity is common. Okay, Vm or Vp is common. This divided by this denominator, whatever value is there, it will be changed, whether it is for Weber law or whether it is for Euler's model law and Mach model law. So for all of this one, velocity is constant and denominator square root value is different. Okay. Hence, where the forces due to elastic compression predominate in addition to inertia force. Okay. Generally here what is happening? Whatever elastic compression it is there, it will be based on inertia force. Okay. The dynamic similarity between model and prototype is obtained by equating Mach number of the model and its prototype. Generally that is common. Mach model Mach model prototype is equal to Mach model. Okay, that is. Now here m is nothing but Mach number. Now what he said, elastic compression predominate to its inertia force, that is nothing but square root of k by p. Here what is k here? Elastic stress. Okay, so Vm is equal to velocity of fluid in model and Km is equal to elastic stress per model and rho m is equal to density of fluid in model. So Vp, Kp, rho p is equal to corresponding values for prototype. Then according to Mach's law, Vm divided by square root of Km divided by rho m is equal to V divided by square root of Kp divided by rho p. Okay, like this we have seen Weber, Mach and Euler's. Now, Mach model law is applied in the following cases: flow of aeroplane in projectile through air at supersonic speed, means when airplane is there, okay, in air, some speed will be there due to air also. In that case, we will provide this one at a velocity more than velocity of sound. Generally, here what will happen when airplane is in air? Aeroplane is in air? What will happen? Some velocity will be there. Okay, if the current velocity is more than velocity of sound, then you can prefer this Mach model. Next, aerodynamic testing, underwater testing of torpedoes, okay, and water hammer problems. Here torpedoes are nothing but generally torpedoes are uh, I don't know how many of you watched the movie Ghazi the Attack. Okay, in Ghazi the Attack, what they will do? What they will do at finally, they will release the torpedoes number 1, 2, 3. These are not nothing but like bullets. Okay, missiles, like missiles will be there. They will release the missiles. In the same way here, whenever torpedoes are testing in water, underwater, at that time also we can prefer this model. And water hammer problems. Water hammer problem is nothing but generally water hammer is nothing but changing on direction. Means for suppose see here, pipe is first direction is like this and direction changing and again direction changing and again direction changing and again direction changing, means in this case also we can prefer here water hammer problem. In this case we will face some small problems. Okay, at that case what to do, we have to know. Okay, now here this is the sum. The pressure drop in an aeroplane model of size 1 of 10 of its prototype is 80 Newton per centimeter square. So model he has given 1 is to 10. He has not given exact model value, 1 by 10 he has given, and prototype is 80 Newton per centimeter square, that is pressure he has given. The model is tested in water. So which type of liquid he is using here for us? Water we are using. Now find the corresponding pressure drop in this prototype. Take density of air is equal to 1.24 kg per meter cube. Generally aeroplane means here we should know the density of air also. Please remember the standard value. Generally we know the density of water, density of mercury, these are, but in this module or in this applied hydraulics we have to know the density of air also. So blindly you can go for the air value as 1.24 kg per meter cube. The viscosity of water is 0.01 poise, while the viscosity of air is 0.00018 poise. Generally viscosity of air or a specific gravity of air, these all will be less values. Okay, now pressure drop in model is equal to Pm is equal to 80 Newton per centimeter square. Okay, that is equal to 80 into 10 is to 4 Newton per meter square. Now linear scale ratio Lr is equal to 40. Okay, Lr is equal to 40. Now fluid in model is equal to water while in air, that is viscosity of water is equal to mu m is equal to 0.01 poise, density of water rho m is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube, viscosity of air, that is mu p is equal to 0.00018 poise, and density of air rho p is equal to 1.24 kg per meter cube. So here what we have to find? Here we have to find out the value of pp, that is nothing but pressure in prototype. Pm value he has given, we have to find out the value of pp. Okay, now as the problem involves pressure force and viscous force, for dynamic similarity between model and the prototype, Euler's number and Reynolds number should be considered. So here if you see, based on our values we have to decide. If you see here for Mach number, what we required extra, elastic stress he required. So here elastic stress is not there, and if you see Weber's, here surface tension is there. So we are not having surface tension value. So we should not use Weber model law. Now if you see here, pp is there, rho m is there. Okay, pp is there and rho m is there, and velocity. All values are known value. So you can prefer Euler model law or Reynolds model law. Like this, based on numerical, we have to decide. Reynolds number, making first of Reynolds number equal, we get equation rho m Vm Lm divided by mu m is equal to rho p Vp Lp divided by mu p. So here what value we required? We required the value of Vm by Vp, because if you see here we are not having the values of velocity. To find the velocity I am preferring here Reynolds number. Okay, that is Vm by Vp is equal to rho p by rho m into Lp by Lm into mu m by mu p. That is Lp by Lm is equal to, here there is small mistake here. This is not 10, this is 1 divided by 40. Small typing mistake here, it is there. Okay, Vm by Vp is equal to Pp by Pm, rho p by rho m into Lp by Lm into mu m by mu p. So here rho p by rho m is equal to 1.24 divided by 1000, because here rho p how much he has given for us, 1.24, and rho m is nothing but here the model is tested in water. Okay, so density of water is 1000 and Lp by Lm is equal to Lr, that is equal to 40. So scalar ratio he has given as 40, and mu m by mu p is equal to, mu m value how much here it is for us, 0.01 poise, and mu p value 0.00018. Okay, that is now Vm by Vp is equal to rho p by rho m how much here, 1.2 by 1000 into scalar ratio how much, 40 into 0.01 divided by 0.00018. By calculating this all, I am getting the value of Vm by Vp as 2.755. Okay, here model how much, prototype how much, we don't know. Okay, here only ratio we are getting like this. Now making Euler's model number, we get equation from equation number 12.29, that is Vm by rho m by rho Pm by rho m is equal to Pp by rho p. Now if you see here what I have done, rho m rho p I have made it cancel, but in our given numerical what he is there for prototype air is there, okay, Hava, and for model we are having water. So here what is happening for us, two types of liquids we are having, okay. So obviously what we have to do, we have to consider the equation of this one. Which equation we have to consider now? This equation we have to consider, okay, because here rho m, both liquids are different. For prototype it is air and for model it is water, okay. Now Vm by Pm by rho m, square root of Pm by rho m is equal to Vp by square root of Pp by rho p. That is, now Vm by Vp is coming this side, that is equal to rho m by Pm by rho m is divided by square root of Pp by rho p. Now separate both values, square root of Pm by Pp into square root of rho p by rho m. Now Vm by Vp is equal to now Vm by Vp, how much we are getting here value? 2.755. That is 2.755 is equal to square root of Pm by Pp into what is the value of rho p here? 1.24, and square root of 1.24 divided by 1000. By calculating this all, I am getting square root of Pm by Pp is equal to 2.755 divided by 0.352, that is equal to 78.267. Now Pm by Pp is equal to 78.267 whole square, that is Pp is equal to Pm divided by 78.267 whole square. What is the value of Pm here? 80. Now same value I am applying here, that is 80 divided by 78.267 whole square, that is equal to 0.001306 Newton per centimeter square. So friends, this is about our second module. With this we have completed our second module also. Okay, there is small topic, I will complete that topic also in my next lecture. Okay, thank you, take care.